Good morning, my YouTube brothers. And I use this term because I miss my friend, YouTube Brothers of Another Mothers. He finally made a video. He been gone for a while. But this is Ben Johnson, Benny Johnson's Railroad. I just got to looking at Dirk Reynolds' podcast. And this young man, I'm going to call him young man because I always respect older people. He hit the needle on top of the head. Pow! He hit him with it. He said, how you take a plastic chunk of plastic and form a car and have the audacity, now I use the word audacity, I didn't use a big word, to charge 45, 50, 60 bucks in a mountain, auto racks, $99. What the fuck is up with that? Because like he said, only 20% of the people in the hobby, it ain't tricking if you got it, can afford shit like that. Blue Box used to cost $3.50. Blue Box, I love you, Anthony. Blue Box, I miss you. And then you let the Chinese people sit over there in their little cubicles and put handrails on and put the kits together, put metal wheels on them and them plastic fucked up ass McHenry couplers on the end of them that you end up replacing any motherfucking way. You know you should put some Katie's on them. And some Katie 148s. Come on, don't play with the whiskers on them. But you put them plastic, ugly ass McHenry need to go turn into some metal McHenry. Okay? You want us to pay $25 for an Anthem car that should only cost $7 to $8. Okay, Mr. Reynolds, I love you to death. You a cold piece, my brother. Big ups, Train Power, on the other side of the track. He hit it to the needle. He said somebody speculated and said they'll pay this. They'll pay this. They'll pay $20 for a car that costs $3. They pay them Chinese people $2 a day to work in a motherfucking factory to do our toys. They put it in a box. They put it in a container. They put it on a ship, and it's going across the ocean, floating. They send it over here. By the time it gets to us, goddamn it, that motherfucking shit's $35, $40. Genesis, my motherfucking ass. Genesis. Why come I can't get a crew man inside the locomotive? You ain't got to put every engine ain't got to have a crew member. But goddamn, $300 and I can't get a little plastic white man because you know that's all you're going to put in there, a little white man. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Atlas, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all number 6 switch used to be $2.35. $20? My dumb ass been sequenced and tranquilized and drugged up where I got to have some switches. So I paid $20 to $21 to $22 to $25 for a goddamn switch. Because I had a habit. Train crack. Man, shit! The hell going on with y'all? Oh, okay. Well, you know, it's inflation. Inflation for who? The 20%. You know, is that like that? What Mitt Romney said? He say 15%. The 1%ers. The 42% that ain't gonna vote for. Is that what it's like? I can go down my basement right now and start counting. I got over $300,000 to $400,000 worth of model railroad shit down there. If you add it up, we talking about lights, tracks, joiners. We talking about switches. We talking about telephone poles. We talking about LED lights. We talking about wire solder. We talking about decoders. We talking about systems. We talking about locomotives. I have switched all my motherfucking locomotives over to brand new Anthem. Genesis are the brand new Anthems. Still using the same fucked up drive. Same fucked up drive. And they still run like crap. But I like them because they got a little detail better. Plastic ass handrails. The handrails could be metal, but this thin as hell. Walters tried to do the thin handrails, but it didn't work out. Real thin. But that's all right, though. I still like Walter's shit. Walter's trying. $439 for an engine with some sound in it without a man inside the fucking cab. If I'm going to pay $439 for a locomotive, can I get a little white man and another little white man sitting in the seats that you provide inside the locomotive? If the shit wasn't cool, why you put seats in it? Why you put a control stand in it if you can't even spend an extra little $5 to motor little man and glue him in the seat? Okay. Intermountain does. Atlas does. Okay. Cato do every once in a while. This every once in a blue moon. Cato got engineers. Get some Cato engineers. You don't even want to do that. I paid a little extra $5 for that. But you want me to pay $310 while you want me to pay $700 for a big boy. That motherfucker ain't having sex with me. That motherfucker ain't laying up next to me, rubbing my back of my head. He ain't rubbing, my engine ain't rubbing the back of my head. It smoked a little bit. Broadway limit, smoked a little bit. It ain't rubbing the back of my head, but it's $700, $800. Museum quality, scale trains, $1,100. Scale trains got the nerve to start being real good. I'm loving it. But you can't even sell extra parts, but you can sell handrails and extra little add-on parts to the Rivet operator series of the stuff that you put on for the Rivet counters. You sell that extra stuff, but you don't have no extra trucks, and you don't have no extra fans. You don't have no extra this. None of that. You can't even put a man. You could have been different, Shane. I'll say your name, Shane. And you could have put a man in the damn seat. How the hell you gonna have nice looking glass with some windshield wipers? And you can't even put a man on the inside. Explain that to me. Nobody on the Anthem podcast. Now watch this. I'm gonna say this. On the Anthem podcast every Tuesday. 3 o'clock their time, 5 o'clock my time, because I'm 2 hours ahead of them. Bam. They get to the answering question time. Nobody ever asked Anthem. Nobody ever. Bam! Ask Anthem why we can't get crew people inside the cab. Nobody ever. They want different names, locomotives. They want GP50s. They want GP40s. They want 38s, 39s. They want SD9s. They want U-boats. They want F-45s. They want tunnel motors. They want AC-70s. Oh, yeah, this man right here, I know my locomotives. They want all of that. But at the end of the motherfucking day, end of the day, we talking about cabooses. We talking about 4-door boxcars. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-door boxcars. We talking about tank cars. You know that old tank car that had hooker on it? We talking about that. We talking about some 45-foot tractor trailers that go on flat car. We talking about that. But we not talking about no crewman and no $325 locomotive that you want us to buy. 320. Man, that motherfucker better be something. Laying next to me, patting me on my back, rubbing the top of my head, talking about Big Daddy, I love you. It ain't doing none of that. It ain't even talking to you. Even if they put decoders in them. The decoder don't talk to you. MTH decoders talk to you. Some of soundtracks decoders, I give them that high five. Pop. They talk to you. What is this hop it came to? Dirk, I love you to death, man. You would hit the needle on her head. He says speculators. He compared it to